excuse me, in the throat. Just recorded 10 minutes without me speaking. I don't know if you can see the little flash. I'm going to zoom in. See it? Here we go. Can you see them? I think it's the, what day is it today? March the 20th, I'll say. 15th. Sorry, it's March the 15th, 2020. So you can see the lights flashing away. And like I said at the beginning, I've just recorded 10 minutes without me speaking. Just the lights. See if I can zoom in a bit more. Here we go. See 3 of them. I'm going to ask them if they can move up and down, if they can hear me. Yeah, see that? It's not me moving the camera. They're moving up and down in unison. I was going to ask some questions, see if they give me a response. But they seem to be more just flashing away, just making sure I see them. Okay, if I ask questions, that's to give me a flash. I have to do a flash, really flash like we've just been doing. Quick succession. I'll move up and down. Just like it'll move up and down. I don't know if you notice that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's give them one just to test. Have I just been filming 10 minutes without speaking? The likes. Sorry about that. Oh, I've lost them. There we go. Yeah. Well. Don't know where the third one's gone. There's one. Move the camera. I don't think I'm going to ask any questions. To me, they're not that clear. They're just flashing away. And previously, they moved up and down with clear responses to our questions. Let's see the third one. 3 of them. Since May last year, 2019, like I said previously, they've been around constantly. I think the longest they've not been around is about 5 days where I've not seen them. But there's always have some contact with me, normally. I'll be flashing like this during the day or night, or you'll see the craft. Like the other night I saw the craft. What day was that? Was it Friday? Thursday? But my camera had too much data space on my film, on the camera, sorry, the phone. And there's very prominent amber lights flashing. And in the craft there's 3 lights. The lights are circular. And there seems to be a main light and 2 smaller lights at either side of this bigger light, big circle. But they flash different colours. I've had blue, red, amber, white, clear white. And I have asked them, oh, here we go. My connection, what's connection with Earth. And I've been told that they've been part of the creation of humans. And that I'm linked to them because I'm one of them, the soul group. I'm linked to the soul group. And like I said previously, more people have contact with their soul groups. So if you've got a soul group, I should say. I asked them, what should I think of them as, or call them, whatever. And they've said, rather than gods, even though they have created human as my ancestors. So, hey, guess where I come from? And we are the original humans. The history that we've got, or we've been given, is incorrect about the creation of man and mankind, etc., in the world, the earth, I should say. And we will never be told the truth. We will never be told the truth. That's why they're contacting individual people like me, en masse, I should say, as well. And the people, or the lights, like I say, I've never worked with a government, and will never work with a government, because they're liars. And like I previously. I've asked them about previous religions. They've given me the answer to sort of one main lifestyle or religion or spirituality. No. I keep saying that I'm not down on spirituality, but there's a lot, unbelievably amount of people who call themselves religious or spiritual or New Age community. I think it's, what is it? I can't think of the term now. But they believe they're contacted by various groups and they believe they're this and that. Yeah, I mean, people who say they're contactee, if you go on the internet, people say they're contactee and not contactees at all. I know I've got sort of watched a few who say they're contactee and they're not. And if you go onto YouTube, you'll see all sorts of people, different groups of people. Because I think they know, the government, whoever, know this is going to happen. So they get a preferal of people saying that this and that. And they're not. When the likes, oh, here we go, oh yeah. People I've watched, I don't know if you can go onto my channel and see the likes. If I stop liking someone, you know they're charlatan, or stop subscribing, you know I'm charlatan. They're a charlatan, I should say. People in the UK, people in America, etc. They say that the light workers, that's the word I'm looking for, yeah, light workers, etc. They're the very opposite of light workers. Or people say that the contactees, they're not contactees, all they've got intel, all the contactees and got intel from their alien group or spirit group or ancestors or whatever they call themselves. It's full of shit. I'm trying to think of somebody. I mean, I'm following people now, but I've not too much Netflix, so going onto their channel properly and listening to what they say. And I also know some people that I've followed have copied what I've said or what I've, because I've been like since May 2019. I've had them ask questions. I've copied what I've said, the information that I've got, and packages as their aim. Cheeky sods. So if they're doing it with me, they would have done it with other people who are genuine contactees. Like I say, there's not a genuine one I've met, or something not met, but I've watched YouTube. Some of them doing it for a few months, some doing it for a few years, some doing it for 20 years. It doesn't matter how long they've been doing it, they're full of crap. And I think there's ways to tell. I know for me, someone's genuine. Well, what I would advise anybody to do is don't get into meditations with them. Don't send them money. Watch every video they've ever made. What else? I don't listen to the. Maybe anybody that mentions ascension and twin flame or calls himself light worker or contactee, but can't provide you with a proof, or they've got one video or two videos for 20 years of being a contactee, or they've got intel, intel, big red flag. Like I say, I'm not a member of that community, spiritual community, light worker community, never will be. And if I'm getting visitors, I'm making regular contact and answering questions, why aren't they? They should be. It should be so open, you won't have to, there's like a decipher, a clue. They should be there. They should be able to speak to them like I am. In fact, better than I can. Just bloody have them on the show, do a live broadcast. And there should be no doubt that they're contactees, because they'll be there. But it says it's a load of shit, because they want to contact us, humans, I should say, the original humans. And ascension, it's not ascension, it's expansion. You're expanding to what you should have been born with. You only ascend when you die, some of you. Because you've got an entity attachment, it's like every bum involved in my targeting. And you know the worst thing is, people, I've seen the kids, like the undercover police officers, got children. Fucking hell. Nasty bastards, sorry me swearing. And they're even, if they're linked to the children anyway, the children have got attachments. I saw one that was pregnant, didn't know she was undercover policeman, but saw a shadow over her stomach. I think she's part of the group. I don't know if she is undercover policeman or part of their group. When I saw a shadow over a bump, and after she had a baby, I saw a shadow just on the baby, just like a boy. It's like an overlay, or somebody's got attachment over them, over his face, or over the body. You can see the energies of the dark mass. And not all have the same attachments. Some of them look human shaped, some of them don't. And the reason they've got attachments is because they've aligned themselves with a group. I call them the creature beast. Hey, they've got attachments. these attachments are very conscious. Moving around them. I don't want to say too much off camera. I want to sort of be speaking to you. You can see my expression, but and what we've always been told, all the spiritual community say, is don't shine your light to be scared of the entities, and if you shine the light, they'll know where you are. The negative influence will know where you are. Also with the positive influence, since I've been targeted, how can I put this? The target me in any way you can think is possible. Any way you can think is possible. They've tried to target me. And thanks to my ancestors, thank you very much, lights, and myself, but mostly the ancestors, they've not been able to get in. And I've got a recording of the creature, the female Sylvia creature, saying, "Oh, the police has to make some noise because the nigger's blocking them. They need to make some noise." Yes, I've got a recording of that, audio recording of that. Paraphrasing, yeah, what you say? The police has to make some noise, the nigger keeps blocking them, make some noise. So they're trying to distract you. To get in. And like I say, I'll say it on camera, what I mean about getting. But if anybody who's been targeted said there's a spiritual warfare, trust me, there is. They'll use anything, and because they're Freemasons, well, some of them are Freemasons. Complete utter cunts. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. And what we're told, what I've been sort of believing, that all these, you're scared of these negative attachments, and scared of negative spirits coming towards you, being focused on you. It's complete opposite. Now I notice attachments on things or people, things, body and slip. Now I notice attachments. The attachments don't want you to see them. They hide, or they'll try to. Normally it's on the right side, but it can be all could be on top, could be literally over the face. On the infant, the attachment was an adult's face over the baby's face. That's the first time I've seen that. It was quite scary. It's not scary. It's just shocking because I've never seen it before. I don't call myself psychic at all. Like I say, I think it's just part of your DNA. I think because of the human resonance, people, like I say, people will be reconnecting with the whole self. And these attachments don't want you to see them. The people, like the two creatures in this block, or there's four actually, but two creatures in this block got attachments that I've seen. One human and one attachment that's not human shaped. One's human shaped, so it's not. I don't think it is human. And the attachment is not. One of them's got attachment that's not at all human in shape, like its body. But I'm going to go to that at a later time, like I say, on camera. yes, you will hear people talk to people going on about spiritual warfare. They use anything can to psychologically break you. And in my experience, the entities do not want you to notice them, and they've actually sort of, when I've noticed them, they've sort of hid, or they've not wanted, they don't like me noticing them when I look in their direction. And what I will say, people are going through this due to the human residence, you will notice, you'll see the attachments before you see the actual body of the human. And I know that sounds really, really weird, but your mind will work super fast. Your eyes, that's all I can, that's best I can say it. You'll notice attachments. That's when you notice they have got attachment, because you'll notice the attachments before you can even think they've got an attachment. You'll notice the attachments before there's a person standing in front of you. As soon as you see him, you open the door, you'll see the attachment first, the shadow or the entity, and then you'll see the human. I know that sounds quite weird, but like I say, because it is quite weird, I'll go into that in a later detail on camera. I promise, seriously. And if you've got your ancestors, like I have, looking out for you, and I knew that from, I'm going to start with, well, throughout my life actually, but on this sort of like made themselves very known